Hello, I'm Gavin Hoey and you're watching another episode of Creative Lightroom. This week I'm going to show you how to create a selective colour picture, but one that you're in complete and total control of. Now, selective colour, it is a bit of a love-hate thing, and often people hate it because it really isn't done very well, because you've got to take total control over the colours in your picture, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do, be in control of the colours. Now, when I say in control of the colours, I don't mean like we did a few episodes back, where I took just one colour from the picture. In this case, there's going to be lots of colours. There's going to be reds, blues, greens, yellows, whatever it is, all mixed together. So I'm going to select an area of colour rather than one single tone of colour. And fortunately, Lightroom makes that really simple to do. So let's jump into Lightroom 5 and see how it's done. So you're going to need a picture that has colour, and this has colour in spades. Plenty of colour here on this beautiful train picture. But let's start by going over to the adjustment brush, and the first thing I'm going to do is make sure everything here is reset. Now mine already are, but if yours aren't, just double click the word effect and that will reset all your sliders. Now the brush, I'm going to change the settings here as well. In fact, I'm not, they're actually set fine, but make sure that your flow is up to 100, the auto mask is turned off, and density is also on 100. And then all I need to do is actually come to saturation and reduce the saturation all the way down, minus 100, and start painting. And when I start painting, all of the colour goes right the way down, top to bottom, and I end up with a black and white picture. Okay, so that's the first step done. We've made our picture black and white. Now we need to bring some of the colour back through. Now to bring the colour back through, it's simply a matter of changing the brush to erase. Now when I go onto the erase brush, let's just untick auto mask and we'll have a look and see what happens. I can click on the front of the train here and the colour will come back through because I'm erasing what I've just done. Trouble is, if I'm not very careful, not only will I get the colour of the train, but I'll also get the colour of the background coming through as well. And I want to be very selective about the colours. So let's press Ctrl Z to undo that, and we'll be a bit more precise by using auto mask. Now if you have a nice easy shape, you won't need to use auto mask, but if your shape isn't round or have round corners, then auto mask is really useful because you can use a big brush, paint quite badly, but just wave it over the picture and it'll go and find all of the colours. Sort of a yellowy tone on the sort of the bell there, that's pretty good. And we can come over here and we can go all the way around. You can see there's some reds coming through as well. So this isn't selective colour where we're only selecting just the reds or just the blues. There's already a video on how I would do that, but this is selecting an area of colour. Okay, let's use a smaller brush and we'll just go and do the chimney stack like that. We'll go all the way around, down the sides. There's some colour there. There's sort of yellows and so on, and there's some on the wheels as well. Of course, don't forget to do the train driver. He's in colour too. Now, if there are any areas that you go a little amiss, because even with the auto mask turned on, things can sometimes go a bit wrong. So there's a bit there, for example. Not to worry. You just go back to your A brush, and you can just paint that in and remove the colour again. Okay, so you can tidy up any areas where things just don't quite work. Okay, so that is the basics of selective colour. I've selected the colour and made everything go black and white. The trouble is the colour is way too punchy. It's just too much. It looks fine as a colour image, but against a black and white image, it looks wrong. I want to mute the colours down. Now, there's a couple of ways you might think to do that. They're probably not the way I'm going to do it though. So let me show you how you might want to try and do that. So the first thought is, well, whoa, saturation is wrong, so maybe if I just tweak that saturation slider, everything will fix itself. But it doesn't. It brings back colour where there was just black and white. So that won't work. Then maybe you're thinking, okay, it's not a problem, just go back to the basic panel and tweak either the vibrance or the saturation. And that kind of works. That gets the colour right for me on the train, but have a closer look at that black and white background. Notice how as I move it around, it changes the contrast almost on that. So that doesn't quite do what I want either. Yes, you can go and then tweak everything else, and that's absolutely fine, but there's a really nice simple way, as I was in the adjustment brush anyway. Here's how you do it. So you're going to click on the New button if it isn't already selected, and then all you're going to do is bring your saturation down to minus 100, your flow on 100, auto mask turned off, and density on 100. Yep, same settings as at the beginning. Okay, and I'll just click so I make a pin somewhere where I can see it. And then I'm going to paint over the train and just remove all the color from the train. Hang on a minute, I'm right back where I started. Yeah, don't worry, it will get better, because all I'm going to do now is tweak the saturation for that new pin. So when I change the saturation, it'll tweak it on the train and the train only. No changes in the contrast to the background. That's absolutely exactly as it was before. And I can just pop that sort of round about there somewhere. Remember, pins are independent, so there's another one up here on this part of the sky, which was my starting pin, and there I can just sort of tweak the clarity if I want to really change it. And sometimes you want to do that when you've done your selective colors. And then I can come back to this one and tweak it. So as you can see, I've brought the color down about 50%, and that gives a much more happy balance. So there you go, there's how you can control the color within your selective or color popped images and create the perfect effect. Now, if you want to find out more about me, don't forget to visit my website at www.gavtrain.com, or visit me again right here next week for another episode of Creative Lightroom. I'm Gavin Hoey. Thanks for watching.